Hello, my name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new here, hello, welcome, and if you're a return viewer, welcome back. Hi. First of all, caveat, sorry about the fan noise. It is hot in here. I'm kind of peeved off with my roommate because she's trying to make the house warmer, because she likes heat, and I'm sweating down here, but anyways, we have air conditioner, but she's too cold with the air conditioner, so. Anyways, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm so sorry about that. Another caveat, my throat is very sore right now. I just got home yesterday from a gastroscopy and a colonoscopy. You probably know what a colonoscopy is, but a gastroscopy is when they put a video down your throat and check out your upper GI system, and the colonoscopy, if you don't know, is where they put the video up another end of your body. And camera, did I say video? I meant camera. And look at your lower GI tract. So I had that done yesterday. I was fine yesterday. Today my throat's really hurting, and I'm a bit loopy, but because they have to knock you out to do them, so fun. Anyways, I hope you can hear me okay. I'm going to check the video right now to make sure you can hear me okay. Okay, so I don't think the audio is too bad. Hopefully you don't either. Again, I apologize for the fan noise. It's literally right beside me, but I am very hot. I've been busy today, plus recovering. I'm trying to move my fan a bit. I'm recovering from the medical procedures. Nothing turned up, so good news about that. No, I did have some lesions on a hernia, and I have a hernia. But they took the lesions out and are sending them for biopsies, but they don't think they're, like, they think they're benign, so that's good, but we will know for sure in a week or two. And as far as that goes, it was, to me, kind of a waste of time because they gave no suggestions. The doctor gave no suggestions on what to do, and except for one thing which I have tried before, but it never helped the stomach issues, so I'm kind of upset about it. But I mean, it was worth a try to get those tests done and make sure that there's nothing too serious going on. I'm kind of upset that, I'm not upset that there's nothing serious going on. I'm upset that I didn't get any answers as far as what to do about my current situation. So, anyways, that aside, I'm sure you're not here for health updates, but we are going to do, I'm just moving my camera a bit, I'm sorry. Today we're going to do a library haul, as you saw from the thumbnail. I have a lot of books. Let me show you how many books I have, because it's a lot. Yeah. So, we're going to go through them. You guys seem to like my library hauls, so we're going to do that. I'll say my usual. I have a lot of books here. I don't read them all in the month that I have them from the library. They're all from the library. Not these ones. These ones I own. But the books from the library, I like to have choices, and I love using my library. I love my librarians. I love going to the library. So I get a lot of books from there, and I don't read them all in the month that I have them. I just like to have choices. And I do, also another caveat is I do renew them, so you get 2 renewals if there's no holds on them. So typically I can have a book for 3 months because each renewal is a month. And I sometimes do that. I quite often do that. And then I do have some books that are overdue. Listen, I've had a rough month, okay? That's not really an excuse because I always have overdue books. But we don't have overdue fines at my library right now. I'm hoping they don't bring them back, but because I'm going to be in trouble if they do. But, yeah, I've got some that are overdue. I got one book that's overdue and then 2 or 3 that are going to be overdue tomorrow. And I want to finish reading them today, but that's like about 800 pages. Yeah, not going to happen. Plus, I'm kind of in a reading slump right now. I don't feel like reading. So, yeah. Also, another thing, I do have a second channel now, if you haven't seen the video announcing it. I have my author Cheryl Gilmore channel, and on it I talk about my journey to hopefully being published traditionally. And so if you want to follow me there, I'll link it below. But it's just author Cheryl Gilmore, and if you want to join me, I'd love to have you. I've only put up a couple videos. Now, mind you, there are more videos on there because I used to have that channel years and years ago. I restarted it. So I still have some old videos on there and not very good video quality, but now I've added 2 or 3 new videos. So go over there and check it out if you so please. Okay, let's get started. So, where should we, oh my gosh, where should we start? This is always the problem. I start putting them in piles, like sort them out, and then I just end up throwing them everywhere. So, first we have a book that I am almost done. I got that much left. Miss Austen Investigates by Jessica Bull. Really liking this one. Also, take a shot every time I say enjoy, because I'm sure I'll say it a lot. But I'm really enjoying. Don't even say it. I'm really enjoying this book. I'm really liking it. It is, again, about, I mean, obviously it's about Jane Austen, who is an amateur sleuth in this book. I'm going to move the camera a bit because I'm not very comfortable. Yes, I'm on my bed again. I am constantly on my bed because that's practically where I live. I'm just always in my bedroom. But this book is really good. It's about, like I said, Jane Austen as an amateur sleuth, which of course is not real life, but it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's a cozy mystery. We follow Jane Austen as a young 16, 17, 18, 20-something-year-old, and she is solving crimes. And it's a new series. I'm really looking forward to finishing this book. Like I said, I'm on page 254, and there are 360 pages. So I got about 105 pages to do, to read 106 pages, to be honest. And I'm really looking forward to finishing it. That doesn't look like 106 pages, but it is, apparently. That doesn't look right. Okay, anyways, what I hate about this, it's got deckled edges. Can you tell? I don't like deckled edges. I really don't. I think they're ugly. To me, it makes the publication look cheap. I know it's not cheap, but it looks cheap. Because look at it. It looks like you put the wrong pages in wrong. I don't like that. But anyways, I know they don't publish books for little old me, so. Okay, where should I put these? Oh my gosh, my whole bed is covered with books. Okay, we'll put it over there. Next, I have, okay, I have the first book in this too somewhere. Children of Blood and Bone. This is Children of Virtue and Vengeance. I have read Children of Blood and Bone, which I will show you. Oh, here it is. I also have Children of Blood and Bone. I have read this one years ago. It finally came out with the 3rd book and the finale, I believe, of the series. So I want to read the 2nd book. There weren't many good reviews of the 2nd book, and I never did. I did start reading it at one point. I never finished it. But I want to read this one, and then I have the 3rd one, which is Children of Anguish and Arcany? Anguish and something. Another A word. But, I have that one on hold at the library. Well, it's being ordered at the library, so I'll get that one too. Oh, what it's about. So this is based on Africa. It's an African-inspired fantasy series. Other than that, I don't remember much about it. Well, I do remember it's about a girl. Oh, her name. I remember her name. Get this on record. I remember the character's name. Zelly is her name. Is that right? I wonder if I'm right. Zelly! Oh my gosh, I was right. Okay, I don't know if that's pronounced right, but Z-E-L-I-E with the little, like, line above the E. I don't know. What are these called with the slashes on top of the E's? I keep forgetting what they're called. I learned them in French, and I don't know what it means. But, I mean, I know what it means. I don't know. Okay, I'm so out of it. I'm so sorry. My usual complaint. I'm tired, okay? Hence the reason for the colonoscopy and gastroscopy. Okay, that is a hard word to say, gastroscopy. That's very hard to say. Anyways, we follow Zelly. I'm getting so off track. We follow Zelly, and she is in a city in an African-based fantasy world where magic has been like torn away by the king. And then we also follow the son of the king, and we follow the brother of the main characters. So there's 3 main characters in this book. Really liked it. It was a big book a few years ago. Everybody loved it, and then hardly anybody liked the second book. I do love this cover though. Look at that. Look at her. She looks so good. And this cover, like, anarchy. That's the word I'm looking for. Anarchy. Is that the word I said? I don't remember. Anguish and Anarchy. Children of Anguish and Anarchy. That's the 3rd book. I knew I'd remember it someday. Okay. Are we having fun yet? I'm so sorry. I hope you're having fun. Don't click off. Oh, my poor throat. I'm sorry if I'm croaky, but again, gastroscopy. I said it. Okay. Then I have In Sunshine or in Shadow. This is a Molly Murphy mystery by Reese Bone and Claire Broyles. Reese Bone is a cozy mystery author. Claire Broyles is her daughter or daughter-in-law. I think it's her daughter. And they write together on this series. Now, it used to just be Reese Bone, but now Claire has joined in. I really love this series, and this is the newest one, and I'm enjoying it. Again, enjoy. I am only on page 33, so I've got to finish this book because it's due tomorrow, so yeah. I don't know what happens in this book. I just go into them blind, but Molly is a woman who comes from Ireland in the early 1900s, I believe. Comes from Ireland and becomes a PI and gets in a relationship with a police officer. It's really good series. It's a cozy mystery. Reese Bone tends to write books that are very character-based, not plot-based. Even though there is a mystery in there, I find her work more... You just fall in love with the characters, is what I love about her work. So, then we have a book that and also I forgot to say, I also have some books on here that have been on here before, or may have even been in the last library haul I put up. Like I said, I renew, I soft DNF, all those, so... This one has been on here before. The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth. This is a thriller. It's about a man and a woman who live on a cliff, like they have a house on, oh my gosh. They have a house on a cliff, and this cliff is very famous for people who want to like themselves and jump off. And the husband always talks them down and makes sure they don't. And this one time, a woman herself and jumps off. And, well, first she jumps off and then, but anyways, well, we don't know. Maybe she died first. We don't know. This is a thriller. And apparently, the wife finds out that the husband knew the woman and I think used to date her or be married to her or something like that. So it's kind of sus, you know. So, yeah, I'm excited to read this. Sally Hepworth, again, writes very character-driven stories, but I love her writing. Okay. I mean, technically, I've only read one book of hers, but I still love her writing. Then we have, this one's been on here before, Crouching Buzzard, Leaping Loon, and Meg Langslow books. I have all of these Meg Langslow books. It is my favorite cozy mystery series of all time. This one is one I have not read. It is, like, early on in the series, I think. If you don't know, I read cozies out of order a lot. I don't on other genres, but on cozies I do. I don't know. Anyways, this book is about Meg Langslow, who is a blacksmith, and she has a large family, a quirky family, and I love them to death. I would die for her family. I mean, literally, I mean, honestly, I would die for anyone, but I mean, I would die for her family. And they are funny, they're hilarious, they're so, it's a cool mystery series. And of course, there's murder. And it's kind of like the Murder, She Wrote books, you know, like, or the Murder, She Wrote show. You don't want to go to Cabot Cove because there's murders that happen everywhere. Well, you don't want to go to this place either, which I forget what it's called. I forget, but anyways, that series, which I do have some Murder, She Wrote books too that I have to show you. I have a few of this series, which are not in the same pile, mind you, but by Alexander. This is the Sloane Krause mystery series. This is another cozy mystery, The Cure for What Ails You. I think I started this one. I think this is book 1, isn't it? No, Death on Tap is the first one. Okay, I started Death on Tap, which I have somewhere here. In my bed, if you could see my bed right now, not only are the books here, but everything else happens to be on my bed as well. I don't know, I keep messing with my hair. Anyways, it's about a woman who, I believe she works or owns I think she inherits something, a brewery, and, solves mysteries. That's all I know. That's all I know. Okay, and then another one from that series is Without a Brew. I'm going to have to make piles over here. Oh my goodness, where am I going to put everything? Okay, we're going to, hold on, talk amongst yourself. We're going to, can you hear all the books falling all over? Oh my gosh. We're going to put a pile here, I think, of books that I've talked about. Okay. And then another book from that series, The Pint of No Return. I love the punny titles. Cozies always have punny titles. If you don't know what a cozy is, it is a mystery series that has no gore. So the death can be gory, but it's not described on the page. It usually happens in a small town. The sleuth is an amateur sleuth, so it's someone who owns a store or a restaurant, something like that, who just stumbles across bodies all the time. Think Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote. Okay? That's a cozy mystery. Speaking of which, Jessica Fletcher, I miss Angela Lansbury so much. But anyways, this is the Murder, She Wrote. This is Martinis and Mayhem. I still want to do the Murder, She Wrote vlog that I've been promising for many months. And, yeah. I never noticed the skulls in these books until somebody mentioned it to me, and now I notice skulls every time. Like, that's the first thing I notice of these books, are the skulls. They're always hidden somewhere in the book. Let's see, is there one on this book? I don't think there's one on these books, but there might be. But on these books, there's always a skull somewhere, and now it's the only thing I see on these pictures. Anyways, Jessica Fletcher is an author. It is based off the TV show Murder, She Wrote, which is my all-time favorite TV show. And she solves murders, and she's an author. She's a thriller author, and she lives in Cabot Cove, and she solves murders, and she travels, and I just love this series. It is by Donald Bain and Jessica Fletcher. Of course, Jessica Fletcher is not a real person, but she's a writer, so they put her name on here. So, yeah. And I also have another one by her in this haul. Somewhere. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I did get a whole bunch of these books a few months ago and decided to do a vlog on them. I have since taken them back, and I'm doing little by little. So then another one I have is Murder on the QE2, and Donald Bain sadly has passed away, but the books still go on by another author. I just love Donald Bain's writing the most. I think he's a great author, was a great author. Rest in peace, Donald Bain. And then we have Death on Tap, which is the first book in the Sloane Krause series. I'm on page 35. Not far into it. Okay. We have some hardcovers of that series as well, but I don't know where they are. I read a lot of genres, can you tell? Fate, Ink, and Blood. This is book 1 of the Song of the Unfated by Danielle L. Jensen. I've heard mixed reviews of this, but I want to read it. It's a fantasy book. Do I know what it's about? Not really. But I love the cover. Look at that cover. Like, that's so beautiful. Let's find out what it's about. I've just saw on YouTube a lot of people talking about it. Bound in an unwanted marriage, Freya spends her days getting fish but dreams of becoming a warrior and of putting an axe in her boorish husband's back. That's all I want to know. I don't want to know more. I'm just looking forward to reading this. Okay, we're going to put that there. This book, I think I'm bringing back to library either tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday, whenever I go to library. I usually go on Wednesdays, and it's Tuesday today. I shouldn't say my favorite librarian, because I love them all, but literally, he's my favorite. He doesn't work on Fridays, so I kind of want to go tomorrow. But just to say hi to him, because I love my librarians. All of them are just wonderful. But this book is 7 Perfect Things by Catherine Ryan Hyde. I started reading this. It's about a young girl who finds abandoned puppies. I don't know much about it. I really want to read this, but I need to take some books back, honestly, because I've got books waiting for me too, and I gotta take some books back. So this one is going back this week. If you're anywhere in BookTube, you know about Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This has hit the internet by storm. I have read part of this book already. I soft DNF'd it. Now I really want to read it. Now that I've seen more reviews of it, I really want to read it. This is a clean fantasy, apparently. Does not have any spicy times in it. And it's about a girl named Peyton. And she is not a natural. That's the wrong series. An ordinary, which means she doesn't have magic, but she's pretending she has magic because the king or whatever of this universe, of this world, kills anyone who has magic, basically. Or kills anyone who doesn't have magic. Sorry. So she pretends to have magic to stay alive, and she gets thrown into a Hunger Games-like tournament and falls in love with the prince. That's all I know. And it just sounds so good. It sounds so good. I mean, I did soft DNF it. I was going to come back to it, but I wasn't sure if I was going to come back. The reason why I soft DNF'd it was, does anybody else just play with their hair all the time? I do all the time. Anyways, the reason why I soft DNF'd it is because the guy that we're supposed to love, like, tortures someone in this series, and I just can't fall from. On the other hand, I read the Throne of Glass series where she's literally an assassin, and I love Selena. I don't get it either. I don't know, but I'm going to give this another try. Let me know if you want me to do a vlog reading that book, because I would if you want me to. The Unexpected Mrs. Polifax by Dorothy Gilman. I saw on, I believe, Chantel's channel. Chantel Reads It All. Chantel. Did I say Chantel? I keep wanting to say Chantel. It's Chantel. Now I'm second guessing myself. I think it's Chantel. I think it was her who loved this series, and I really want to read it. So this is about a woman named Mrs. Polifax, an older woman, and somebody asks her something what she's always wanted to do, and she said, I've always wanted to be a spy for the what's the American thing? CIA. She always wanted to be a CIA agent. And so she becomes one. And it's supposed to be funny and good, and it's a cozy. This book I'm taking back. I'm soft DNFing it for the second time. It is Which Way to Anywhere. It is by Cressida Cowell. It is a middle grade. I'm not really enjoying it. I have other middle grades I'd rather read right now. I do want to come back to read this book. What I love about Cressida Cowell is that there are pictures in it as well in all her books. She is an artist and also an author, and I love the idea of her books. I tried reading How to Train Your Dragon. Couldn't get into it. Too many boy jokes, you know, like poop jokes and stuff. I couldn't get into it. This one, I did start reading. I was enjoying, but I just wanted, like I said, I have to be hard on myself and take some back. So this one's going back, but this is about two families, a blended family, 6 kids, I believe, and they go to a magical place. That's all I know. That's all I know. Okay. Okay, hang on. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to move some of these books. Hi. Okay, I'm back. I know, I was gone for so long, right? Anyways, I put a lot of the books on the floor beside me because I just didn't have room. I have a big bed, but it's a mess. So anyways, moving on with the library haul. They're all piled nicely, don't worry. Well, not too nicely, but, you know, they're there. They're safe, okay? They didn't get hurt on the way down, is what I'm saying. My hair, I need to have a shower. It's like, it looks all greasy. Anyways, okay, moving on. Hang on. I need a drink. Okay. The Art of English Murder by Lucy Worsley. This is a nonfiction. I'm trying to get into my nonfiction era, and I'm loving this book. I mean, I've got like 3 books by her, so I might as well mention them. I have Agatha Christie, A Very Elusive Woman, and I got 4 books by her. Again, when I find a good author, I don't buy. Oh my gosh, I don't buy them. I get them from the library. This one's Jane Austen at Home, and this one is Queen Victoria. I'm very much looking forward to this one because I just love the cover, and I want to learn more about Queen Victoria. These books are, like I said, all nonfiction. And there's, you know, obviously this is about Jane Austen, this is about Queen Victoria, and this is about Agatha Christie, which I started reading this, and then I put the others on hold because I love how she writes. I love that her nonfiction feel like fiction when you're reading them. So I'm really enjoying that one. And then this is the one I was going to show you, though. I started reading this one. This is all about the literature, TV shows, real life cases of how fans are just getting involved in the English murder genre, basically. And it starts with real life murders, and it goes to like Agatha Christie and Sherlock Holmes, all those people or characters. I keep thinking Sherlock Holmes is a real person. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, not Sherlock Holmes. But when I was a kid, and apparently still now, I get confused between which one's the author and which one's the character. And I used to say that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was created by Sherlock Holmes. Apparently I still do that. But anyways, yeah, so I got all 4 of those, and I'm looking forward to reading them. Then we have A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. This is a book that just came out recently. I loved 2 of her other books, The Dead Romantics and The 7-Year Slip. Loved those. This one I am enjoying probably more than most people are. A lot of people haven't enjoyed this one as much. I'm really enjoying it. So this is about a woman named Elsie, and she gets caught in the rain and her car breaks down, and she ends up in the fictional town of the book series that's her favorite book series. And there's a romance. Apparently the romance isn't very convincible. I think it is so far, but maybe. And apparently nobody likes the ending. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to reading this. I did see one person give it 5 stars, so I don't feel so alone. But I am enjoying it. I am on page 159, chapter 17 of 348 or so pages. Really, say it with me, enjoyed it. Really enjoying it. This is the book that's overdue. Queen of Shadows with Sarah J. Maas. I'm really enjoying this. I just haven't felt like reading lately. And so there are 600 and, I'm not going to try not to spoil myself, 648 pages. I am on 264. Can we do the math? 264, 364, 464, 564, 664, take away, what was it? 640 something? 48. So, take away 18. I don't know. I'm too tired to do the math. Usually I could do it in my head. Right now, I'm not really with it. I feel like it's funny because people always, the doctors and everyone always say for the first 24 hours after having anesthesia, you only react for 24 hours. I feel like I react the next day or two, not that day for the first 24 hours. It's after the 24 hours that I react. Isn't that weird? Is anybody else like that? I'm totally weird on that. So I was expecting to feel dizzy and tired and my throat hurting today, and it happened. So we'll just blame all of this nonsense on the fact that I had anesthesia. Anesthesia, is that the right word? I got knocked out. Okay, anyways, Queen of Shadows. Everybody knows Sword of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. This is book 4 or 5. 4, I think. 5 if you include not Assassin's Apprentice. That's Robin Hobb. Assassin's... What's it called? Assassin's Quest. Assassin's Quest. Is that what it's called? That's a Robin Hobb book too, isn't it? There's too many assassins in this world. The Assassin's Blade. That book, if you include that, this is book number 5, which I did read the Assassin's Blade first. It was written after Throne of Glass finished, but I read it first. It is a prequel. I think you should read it first, apparently. People say you should read it third, after Air of Fire, so that's 4th, but whatever. I don't know why they say 3rd after Air of Fire, because that would be 4th. Maybe it's after Crown of Minute. I don't remember what people say. I read it first, and anyways, Queen of Shadows continues the journey of Selena Serdothian. I can't talk. Words are hard. I'm only a writer. What can I say? Anyways, follows Selena Serdothian, and in the first book, Throne of Glass, she gets saved from being a slave and gets offered a chance to be in a competition to be the king's assassin. I'm not very good at describing fantasy books. I tell you guys this all the time. I'm trying to get better. But she joins a competition to be the king's assassin, and if she does, she will be free from her. She won't be sent back to Endovia, which is the slave camp kind of thing, the war camp. So in that book, she is in a competition. In this book, it goes on and on. It's like an 8 or 9 book series. It's a long series, but there's elves, there's elfin, there's shapeshifters. It goes on from there, and I'm loving it. There are some spicy scenes. If you're not into it, I get it. I'm not usually into it, but I'm enjoying it. Don't know what that says about me, but yeah. Actually, there hasn't been any spicy scenes yet, I don't think. I mean, there will be. I know there will be, but right now there hasn't been. So it's about an assassin, so there's a lot of killing in it. And there is, in the 3rd book, Air of Fire, was introduced to a plot line of witches. So, if I knew that, I wouldn't have started the books, I don't think. But, I'm kind of in it now. I'm kind of dedicated to it now, and I want to see how it ends. So, but I am enjoying it. I'm not far into it. That's that. Then I saw this book on somebody's channel. Who was it? I am subscribed to so many. I'm subscribed to like 1,000, literally 1,000 different channels. And I don't remember who said this, but Homecoming by Kate Morton. It's at the tip of my tongue. It's at the tip of my mind of who it was. I could just almost see her face. It was a woman. That's all I remember. Was it, well, I'm not going to guess. Anyways, Homecoming by Kate Morton. It's a mystery, historical mystery. I don't know. I've heard Kate Morton's a good author, so I thought I would read this one. This was published, I think, last year or this year. Hang on. 2023, yeah. So I'm looking forward to reading that. Is this a large print edition? No, it's not. It's a thick one. It's not even a large print. I mean, I do read these books, but still. Did I show this one? Beyond a Reasonable Doubt. Another one of the Sloane Crest series. Then we have A Crafter Quilts a Crime, a handcrafted mystery by Holly Quinn. This book, I'm trying to read more of the books that I originally got on NetGalley. I'm trying to up my, what's it called? I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, I just want to go to sleep. We're pushing through. My NetGalley results, you know, the thing that shows feedback, that I'm getting there. I'm never going to remember it. I was just hoping the Diet Coke would help me for some reason. Feedback ratio. That's it. Feedback ratio. It's supposed to be like 80% or something. I'm literally at 4%. So this is one of the books that I originally got years ago on NetGalley that I have to read. It is a cozy mystery about a crafter. It's got a dog. What more can you say? I want a dog. I don't want to have to walk the dog, but I want a dog. So in other words, I want a cat, is what I'm saying. A crafter hooks a killer. I believe this is the first one in that series. I don't know what it's about. Let's find out. Samantha Sammy Kane. I do love the name Samantha. Is settling into her new life in idyllic Hartsford, Wisconsin, where she runs her late friend Kate Allen's craft shop. And there's murders. That's all I know. I'm looking forward to reading those. This is a book that everyone's talking about, and I'm so excited to read it. This is by Catherine Mack. It is Every Time I Go on Vacation, Someone Dies. I love this cover. Ignore the shininess of the library covers. But this is not a cozy, but it's kind of like on the same wavelength of Finlay Donovan, that series. And I wouldn't call Finlay Donovan a cozy, but yeah. So on this one, an author goes to a vacation and people start dying. That's all I know. I don't know much about it. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be a relationship. What is that called? A romance. I don't have romance in my life right now, so I just completely forgot the word. Anyways, so I'm looking forward to reading that. Then we have this book I'm bringing back to the library soon. It is Victoria by Daisy Goodwin. I do want to read this. Again, it's about Victoria, Queen Victoria, about her before. I can get this on audiobook, but I did listen to part of it on audio. It's about Victoria when she first became queen and her life. It is fiction, but it's based, of course, on real life people. And I'm looking forward to reading this, but I think I'm going to listen to it on audio. Then we have another, oh, my nose itchy. This is the newest murder she wrote. This is Fit for Murder. This is by Terry Farley Moran. And she is the new author since Donald Bain passed away. There are a couple books by John Stand, I believe his name is. and now they're written solely by Terry Farley Moran. So I feel like Jessica is not the same Jessica in these books written by Terry. And I hate saying that because I love this series. I will forever read them. They just aren't, they aren't written by Donald Dane, you know? I don't know. But I'm willing to read this. I will always read these books. I love them. Just not my favorite. Okay, we're going to put these over here. Excuse me. I know I'm getting close and personal. Okay. Alright. We're going to put... Did I talk about this one? Yes, I did. We're going to put that over there. Okay. Then we have... Where did I put the first book? Did I not show the first book? I must have shown the first book already of this. Okay, we're going to put these over here. Sorry, my camera moved too. I'm sorry. We're almost there, people. 40 minutes already. I hope you like a long video. I like long videos. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, where did I put that other book now? Where did I put it? Oh, no, that's not it. I just lost a book. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Here it is. So, I don't know where the other book in the series, I don't know if I showed it yet. Oh, my back's itchy, sorry. This is book 1 in the Timeless series by Gabriel. I heard it's pronounced Gabriel. To me it looks like Gabrielle, but apparently it's pronounced Gabriel. Meyer, and or Mayer, I don't know. To me it looks like Meyer, but it could be Mayer. When the Day Comes, book 1 of the Timeless series. This is a Christian fiction. I know, we're going from Sarah J. Maas to, like, Christian fiction. I do like Christian fiction. I don't read it very often. I used to solely only read Christian. That's what solely means, Cheryl. Only. Okay. I used to only read Christian fiction. Now I don't read as much, but I would like to get more into it. So this is about a woman who lives 2 different timelines. So she can, what's the word? Time travel. Oh my goodness. She can time travel between 2 different worlds, and she falls in love. And there's 3 books in the series, and the 3rd book had Amanda from, I keep forgetting whether it's Amanda Book Lover Amanda. She was crying and sobbing on the last book of the series, and I need to know. I need to know. So this is book 1. I have book 2 as well, which somehow is somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's got to be here. Here it is. Found it. I got it. Come on. Don't knock over all the books, Cheryl. Okay. We're going to put these over here. This is the 2nd book in this moment. The 3rd book, I forget what it's called, but I have it on hold. It is on order at my library. Another fantasy. This is a clean fantasy that was recommended. I believe Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails recommended this book. Maybe not. It might have been Oshina from Oshina Gotta Read 'Em All. It's one of those 2, I believe. Anyways, this is by Jessica S. Olsen. It is a fantasy. I believe this is a Les Mis retelling. Am I right? I'm not even sure. Some musical retelling. Might have been Phantom of the Opera. I don't remember, but it's clean, so I'm looking forward to read that. And then Forgery of Roses is another one by her. Again, clean fantasy. Looking forward to reading that. I don't know what they're about. Apparently, I watched a video and loved what they said about it, so I ordered them. Lockdown Abbey by Beth Cohen Erskine. Don't know how to pronounce that. That is her name up there. This is a take on Downton Abbey, but a mystery, and I'm just Lockdown Abbey. Get it? I believe it's Scotland, because it says lock. Yeah, 1930s in Scotland. I believe Jackie Reads and Rates recommended this. except she didn't like it as much. She didn't really like it, but the things she doesn't like about it are things I would like. So I will link all these channels below if I remember everyone I mentioned, but I get a lot of book recommendations from YouTube because I watch BookTube all the time. So I don't know much about it. It's about the upstairs and downstairs people, basically, and there's a murder, and I believe one of the downstairs people, the servants, is accused. I don't know. It looks good. Can you tell I'm getting tired of this because I'm just like going through them, no problem. But anyways, then we have another series that not many people like, but I have loved so far, and this has been on my library hauls before. Ruin and Risings, the third book in the Grishaverse, which is Shadow and Bone series, which is the first trilogy in the Grishaverse, and this is by Leigh Bardugo. I don't know how to describe what this is about. Again, it's a fantasy. I don't know how to... Give me any mystery. I can describe mysteries. Fantasies? Not really. But I'm going to try, okay? Just bear with me. So, Shadow and Bone, the first book is about a young girl named... It's not Selena, but it's something like that. Alina. And am I right? I think so. And in the first book, Shadow and Bone, she finds out she has powers. I don't know. I honestly don't remember what happened in the first two books. All I know is that she has a specific name, a nickname, a name, whatever you want to call it. And there's this thing called the Shadow Fold or something where bad things come from. There's the Darkling. Am I interested in you yet? I don't know. I'm just... Everybody loves the Crooked Kingdom. Not Crooked Kingdom. The Six... Not Atlas Six. Six of Thieves. Six of Thieves, is that what it's called? That other series by her. Everyone loves those. I am liking that, so I do want to finish that. Got another book by Catherine Ryan Hyde, Life, Loss, and Puffins. Again, I believe Katie recommended this one. I think. I don't know. I just like throwing Katie's name around, I guess. I don't know. She's a wonderful channel if you want to get Christian fiction and clean fiction. She's wonderful. This was published in 2024. Yeah. I was just reading more. I don't know much about it. I know that she writes sad books and clean books, and I believe they're contemporary. Again, someone recommended, I think it was Katie at Paperbacks and Ponytails, and I picked it up. I am so excited to read this. This is Never Seen by Shannon Messenger. I had to look at the name. I should know her name. The Keeper of Lost Cities. This is book 4, I think, or 5, one of them, in the Keeper of Lost series. Keeper of the Lost Cities series, and it's just getting chunkier and chunkier. It's a middle grade. It's about elves, and Sophie finds out she's an elf in the first book, and goes to this new land, this new world, and there's adventure. The last book I read, which was... What was it called? Hang on. They all have one-word titles. Except for the first book. Everblaze? Everblaze was the second book. This is the third book. Why did I think it was the fourth? This is the fourth, isn't it? Hang on. Research ensues. This... Keeper of Lost Cities, Exile, Everblaze, Never Seen. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, yes. Okay. This is the fourth. I forgot the first book, Keeper of Lost Cities. And then Exile, then Everblaze. So the third book, Everblaze, I loved. Now, again, if you're a Christian like me, there are some things in this series that are fantastical. So, there's telepathy and things like that. I found them kind of... I can handle it in middle grade. and I'm enjoying it. So, again, I don't know what that says about me, but I'm liking this series, and I want to finish it. It's got, I believe, 10 books, 9 or 10 books in it so far, and it's a ongoing series. Really enjoying that one. So I really want to read that one soon. One by Maggie Blackburn. This is another one that I have to read for NetGalley. Little Bookshop of Murder by Maggie Blackburn. Maggie wrote a series that I read on audio a few years ago. I don't remember what it was called. Hang on. Does it say her? She doesn't have a list of her books. What? Ooh, the author's name is Molly Cox Bryan. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I got the wrong person. Oh, no, it wasn't Maggie Blackburn. It was, I forget her name, but it wasn't Maggie Blackburn. So I'm looking forward to reading this. It's a cozy mystery about a bookshop. That's all I need to know. A murder ensues, probably. And it's got a seagull. And there's a storm. Because there's lightning. I just love these covers. I don't know what it's about, but it's about a beach read. It's a... The title of the bookstore is Beach Reads Books. So it's about a beach, and it's about books. And it's got murder. What more can you want? Next, not in real life. I don't want murder in real life, but Hollow Pucks, The Hunt for Morgan Crow. This is the third book in the series by Jessica Townsend. This is, the first book was, Nevermore, The Search for Morgan Crow, was it? Or was it The Search for Morgan Crow, I think. This is the third book. I have started and stopped this book so many times. I just gotta read it. I am enjoying it. I just softy F it, like, every time I get it out. I have to finish it. This is about a young girl named Morgan Crow. I don't know if that's her, but she is a cursed child. Everybody blames her for every misfortune in the beginning of the first book. And then she's whisked away to Nevermore, and in the first book she has to be in a competition to stay in Nevermore and to attend the Nevermore Academy, which I forget what it's called. I keep wanting to say Rillium, but that's a readathon. That's not a real place. Not that this is a real place. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I have to finish that. It's got a big cat, like a huge cat that talks, and I just love it. Another middle grade, we've got Coyote Lost and Found by Dan Gaimanhart. I don't know if that's pronounced right. I apologize if it's not. This is the second book in the series. The first book was The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise, and I loved it. And this is about Coyote. In the first book, she is traveling around the states with her dad in a old school bus turned into home, and for reasons I don't want to spoil, but she has to go back to her hometown, and her dad doesn't want to go back because it reminds him of his a family member, someone who they are both grieving. And it's an emotional book and a really good book. So this one is the sequel. And then we have a whole series, because again, I get them all. The Beast and the Bethany. Again, I think this was Katie who recommended this. This is by Jack Maggot Phillips. Don't know if I pronounced that right. Illustrated by Isabel Foleth. Again, don't know if I pronounced that right. Those are the names. The Beast and the Bethany. And then I got book 2 and 3. I think book 2 is The Battle of the Beast, and book 3 is Revenge of the Beast. I'm not sure. But it's about a girl who becomes friends with a beast. That's all I know. And whoever recommended it loved it and loves this series. So I said, okay, add to cart. Library cart. Okay. 5 more books. We have Death and Sensibility, a Jane Austen murder mystery. This is Elizabeth Blake wrote it. It is part of the Jane Austen Society mystery. It's a cozy mystery. It's Jane Austen. Have I read any Jane Austen? I think I've read one of them, actually. No, but, I mean, literary and mystery and cozy. It's just perfect. Then I have For Love or Money by Sophie Ryan. This is a cozy mystery with cats who can talk to their owner. I don't know. I just love this series, okay? Then we have Volume 3 of Spy Family. It is a manga about, I call it Spy Times Family. It's got an X there. Everybody was just a Spy Family, but anyways, Spy Family, we'll just call it that. Volume 3, this is a manga. Yes, I'm reading manga, and I'm loving this series. This is about a man named, forget his name, but he's a spy, and he gets told to do a job. My foot's asleep. That's not his job. He gets told to take down this bad guy, and in order to do that, he has to adopt a child and marry a woman. So he adopts this child and named Anya, and then marries a woman out of the blue for convenience, but doesn't tell her why he's marrying her. The only thing is, the mother is actually an assassin for hire, and she doesn't know he's a spy. He doesn't know she's an assassin. Anya is a telepath. She's a child, but she's a telepath. So she knows both of their secrets. And it's just the cutest manga. I love this series. Then we have Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelley Van Pelt. This is the large print edition. I am looking forward to reading this so much. It is about a woman grieving in the point of view of an octopus. Yes, I said an octopus. So this is about a woman who works, I think she's the cleaning lady for an aquarium or a zoo, something like that. And Marcellus is the octopus, and they become friends, and they deal with each other. He doesn't really talk, I don't believe, but she just communicates with them, and it's about grieving, and I'm so much looking forward to that. I know I'm going to cry. I know I will. The last book we have, yay, is Cyanide and Sensibility by Katie Oliver. Again, this is a book that I have to read for NetGalley, I think. I'm not sure. I did read the first book in the series. This is the Jane Austen Tea Society mystery, another Jane Austen mystery series. I think I liked the first book. Not as much. I think I liked it better than Elizabeth Blake's first book in her series. And I'm just looking forward to reading this. This is book 3, I think. Or is it book 2? Hang on. I will find out. Don't worry. I will find out. You stay right there. I will find out for you. Will I find out? I don't know. Because right now I'm just... Here we go. No, this is book 3. So the first one is Pride, Prejudice, and Peril, which I read and enjoyed. Yes, I did enjoy that one. The second one is A Murderous Persuasion, which I have not read. And this is Cyanide and Sensibility. Again, I read them out of order. That is it. We are under an hour, just barely. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I wear dentures, and they're like coming down. I know, TMI, but anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a like if you want to see more, and if you're not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And again, my second channel is Author Cheryl Gilmore. If you would like to join me there, I would very much appreciate it. I only have 14 subscribers on there, but thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. God bless you and all you do. Bye, guys. I don't know what that was. Bye, guys. Bye.